What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna explain how to get the most Explorer XP, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this. Hold on, abort. It's this timeline right here, the Explorer Island Secrets timeline. This gives you 4 exclusive rewards that are just, you can only earn them during this month. So people like to go in and complete this as soon as possible so you can get the car and you can get the title and the legend points and the XP bonuses. So here's what you need to do in order to complete this timeline, and you can do this in about 30 minutes. I completed mine from level 1 to level 4 in about 35 minutes. It's not very difficult, even though it is a little bit annoying, not difficult. Anyways, let's go. All right, so the first thing we need to talk about is the XP bonuses. You need to make sure you're getting your bonuses from all the places where you can get a bonus. If you click on the main stage and then you hover over any of these 3 timelines, you can see at the top that it says streetcars plus 30% XP. That means if you're using a streetcar to complete any of the Explorer activities, which is all of the feats in the wild and also finding treasure, which is what we're going to talk about today. If you do that in a streetcar, you get 30% more XP. So you're going to want to do that. So what we need to do is set up your streetcar to make sure you're getting the most XP. So just by simply using the streetcar, you're getting 30% more. However, we need to make sure your parts have the correct parts on it. This is not the right part setup. This is a loot digger set, and I've got Lucky and Goldfinger. This is better for if you're looking for legendaries specifically, but if you're just looking to upgrade your XP or make sure you got the most XP bonuses, you need to be running a different set. You can still run Loot Digger if you want, but it's not going to give you the most benefit. So what we're looking for is the part set that has the Explorer bonuses on it. Let me see where it is here. I think it's on one of these cars. Here it is. So this one gets you XP Magnet. This gives you an additional 25% XP. So we've got 30% for using streetcars, the XP Magnet set for 25% more. In addition to that, we've got the XP Legend for our affix, which gives you an additional 4% per part, which gives you 28% more. So now you've got 28% more for the affixes, 25% more on top of that for the XP Magnet set bonus, and then 30% more for using streetcars. There's a ton of extra XP, but we're not done. There's one more spot where you can get an XP bonus, and that is your legend points. So if you go to driver and go over to legend points, you can actually put 20 points in the legend affix and get an additional 20%. That is a ridiculous amount of extra XP. Now, with all of that set up, let's take a look here. We want this set. We're going to be using the F40. Here we go. Got our parts set up. We've got our XP Magnet with our legend, 28%. We're using a streetcar. We get an initial 30 and 20% more for the legend points. Tons of extra XP. All right. So once you've got all that set up, you can go out into the wild. What you're going to be doing is trading off doing feats and treasure hunting. Those are the 2 things. Now, the feats, you do it with this car. That gives you the XP. The treasure hunting, you're actually going to change to a different car. Now, the car itself doesn't matter at all, but what matters is the parts you have on the car. So if you go to vehicles, you want to make sure that your street car, the one we just set up for XP, is your favorite. So press Y, puts a little star on there. Now when you quick swap to a ground vehicle, it puts you in this one. Now you're going to go to a second car, and on this second car, you're going to need a treasure sniffer set. So treasure sniffer with XP Legend and collector as your affixes. You actually really don't need XP Legend because you're not going to be using this car to get any XP. You're only going to be using this car to find your treasure. Once you get to the treasure, you quick swap into your street car that has all the XP bonuses. So you need treasure collector on every single part. That should give you 56% more on your treasure collector, and then treasure sniffer, which gives you the treasure density will be multiplied by 2. It's very similar to the drift parts guide that I just put out. So you're going to want to take this car, drive it so that it spawns you in the world with this one, then start to search for your treasure. And once you've located the treasure, you go to it and then just quick swap into your streetcar and make sure you open it with that. When you open a treasure with a streetcar, this is a purple box. Each box gives you a different amount. That one gave me 27,000 XP. That is insane. That's so much XP for this. Now, you also get a lot of money, 52,000 bank, and you get some parts as well. But that is a ton of XP. 27,000 I think is enough to level up the very first level just in one box. Now, if you open better boxes, you'll get more XP. So the gold boxes reward the most, the purple boxes are the next, blue, and then green. So you're basically looking for a purple box. Once you've done that, you can just open up your map, go to the nearest feat, wherever it may be. So like this slalom right here, and then just run through this slalom. Make sure you complete it. Make sure you're getting, at the very minimum, the objective score. You don't have to get a max score. You don't have to score high. You don't even have to do it well. You don't have to do any type of anything, as long as you get the objective score, which should be easy enough. The slaloms are so easy. And then you got to make sure you're doing that in your streetcar, by the way. And then you should be getting a bunch of XP. For this one, I got 3,300 XP for that. You do 2 of those, then go back to the treasure. The treasure is where you're going to get the most XP. So 2 feats, 1 treasure box, 2 feats, 1 treasure box. That's how you do it. You just keep doing that cycle. I finished my entire Explorer timeline in 35 minutes. It is super easy, and you can do this at the beginning of each month. Now keep in mind, I'm actually doing this on the previous month, so streetcars are not likely to be the bonus for this month. Just go to this main stage tile here, and it'll tell you at the top of these tiles which cars are going to give you the bonus. For this particular video, I did it, it's on street cars, but it's probably going to be drift cars by the time the video comes out, because we'll be in the Forsberg racing month. Anyways, you just make sure you set up the right car with your XP bonuses. And just as a recap, let's take a look at the bonuses one more time. We'll actually put a text on screen to show you all of the bonuses. You need your legend points, 20% extra for legend points. You need your car itself, and keep in mind all the cars that give you XP bonuses will show the little XP arrow up on the car. That gives you an additional 30. And then you need your part set to be XP magnet, that's an additional 25, and XP legend on your affixes, that's an additional 28%. Lots of extra XP for you, and that should get you done in about 30 minutes. All right. If you have any questions about this, I know it's a little bit confusing because I jumped around a little, but hopefully it's kind of clear. If you have any questions, you can send me a DM on Instagram or Discord. I answer every single message that comes my way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.